orange grove. There's an orange grove by my house, and I came to talk to you today about oranges that grow on all these trees. You know, we live in Orange County, and the reason it's called Orange County is because at one time there were many orange groves. There are still some, so take a walk with me and we'll talk all about what trees give us. There are so many trees in this orange grove. I don't think I could count them all. But take a look up here. Even though those are green, those are oranges. They're just not ripe yet. They're not ready to be picked. I'm not going to pick any oranges here because they don't belong to me. I'm not quite sure why they don't come and pick some of these oranges, because if you look around, there's a lot of fruit that's low to the ground. It's ready to be picked. In fact, some of the fruit has fallen off, like this orange here. Some of the fruit has fallen right off the branch. Some of the fruit's been here so long on the ground it's starting to go rotten. Maybe some animal will come and eat it. I didn't pick this, but it was laying on the ground. This tree has so many branches that are holding all these oranges. I also want you to notice the trunk. I'm going to crawl under. This is the trunk of the tree, just like we talked about when we read the book, The Giving Tree. And up above are all the branches. So friends, we know that trees give us fruit, like oranges. But look at this. Look at all this shade. I am standing under a complete canopy of shade. Between these two trees, I have shade on both sides of me. So on a warm day like today, I can cool off in the shade. Trees give us a lot. Friends, I wish you could smell out here. It smells so good. It smells a little bit like the orange blossom flowers that were here. Whoops, I think that was a bee. It smells a little bit like the orange blossoms that were out here hanging on the trees. Now those have fallen off. We have all these wonderful oranges, all of this fruit. I really wish I knew who these trees belong to, because I would tell them, come and pick these oranges and sell the oranges. I hate to see them all go to waste, but I'm not going to take any because they don't belong to me. But at home, I am going to show you how to squeeze some orange juice with my own oranges that I bought in the store. It wouldn't be right for me to take these, but I love standing out here and smelling them. That trees give us, friends. We use a lot of the wood, the branches and the trunks for building a lot of things. Houses, all kinds of things. We even need this kind of wood to make paper. So trees just give us so many things besides fruit. And look, friends, I'm guessing this is how the trees get their water. They must turn it on with that lever. And over here, onto this hose, this drip system, this is how all the trees get their water. Because remember, in order for trees to give us this fruit, they need dirt, water, and sunshine. So I guess they have everything they need to do very well right here. Trees are the same size. I've seen some smaller trees like this. growing right in between all the big trees. I'm guessing that when the older tree dies and no longer has any fruit, they put a smaller one in its place. We found some cactus at the end of the orange grove. Hi friends, I'm glad you got to go on that walk in the orange grove with me. As you can see, I'm at home now. I'm in the kitchen and we're gonna make that juice I told you about. But first, I just want to remind you that we get other fruit from trees too, not just oranges. We get apples from trees. We get lemons from trees. We get pears from trees. Trees give us a lot of things. Oranges is just one of them. So it's time to make that juice. This is the orange juicer. I plugged it in already. Well, look friends, this has the skin on it. This orange has all the skin. It's also called the rind. And I have to figure out how I'm going to get the juice out. I bet you guys knew. I'm going to slice the oranges in half. I have one whole one right now, but when I slice it, remember we talked about this before, now I have 2 halves. So if I have 2 there and I slice one more, how many do you think I'm going to have, friends? That's right, I've got 4 halves now. And I want you to look closely. There's different sections to the orange, as you can see. This is what it looks like when it's in its solid. Let's see what happens when I put it in the juicer. It's gonna make a little noise too. Wow, look at that, friends. All those sections of orange are now dripping down into the glass for juice. But that's not very much. Let's see if I can do some more. I thought I would get more juice from that. I'm gonna give it a squeeze. Look at all that. And I want you to look in here, friends. Look inside the juicer. I've got some pieces here. I'm gonna touch this. This is pulp. This is called pulp. It's the part that came out of the orange rind that wouldn't go turn into juice. We call it pulp. Let's see if I can get some more. Whoa, all right guys. I'm just gonna tip out a little bit more juice here. I'm gonna take a sip. Hope it's nice and sweet. Cheers. Delicious orange juice. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye.